Hello and welcome to Media Monitor on the SABC News Channel, independent and impartial. Now this is where we take a look inside the world of media, analysing the trends, the issues and the reporting of some of the week's top stories. I'm Peter Ndoro and this is what's coming up on the show. This morning we unpack the issues at play in the creative industry generally. Now this is inspired by an open letter that was penned by veteran actress Vatiswa Ndaga to the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Natim Tetwa. This bemoaning the poor treatment of South African actors. We have a panel to help us make sense of these concerns, including an actor, a casting director, an agent, as well as a producer. On our regular features, our international editor today comes to us all the way from West Africa, Abuja in Nigeria. We also highlight some of the other big media-related stories of the week. And of course, we'll be taking you back in history a little later on in the show. And today we have a man that was considered one of the founding fathers of democracy on the continent. Don't forget, you can also engage with us on social media. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And all you have to do is drop us a message on Twitter, hashtag SABC Media Monitor. All right, let's come back home actually to South Africa now. And Shamana, you're going to take us through the Sunday papers here. Which one grabbed your attention the most?
The story that grabbed my attention is the story of Dr. Pastor MP Ragimana.
Which paper was it?
This was in the Sowetan.
Okay. Sunday World.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. So here is a man who grew up in the farm with very little education. Over the years, he get himself, educated through very, limited resources. He establishes schools, amongst other things. He established clinics. As you know, Peter, in this country, one of the things that we battle with is issues of, health facilities, clinics, people making sure that they are taken, care of. But beyond the schools and the clinics, he would also identify people that are struggling in the church, making sure that he build houses for them. So in his passing, really, I think it marks a great loss for the country, for somebody who had done almost everything in making sure that he empowered the people of this country.
So the front pages
and the continent, most importantly.
Yeah, and the front pages of a lot of the other papers, as usual, there's some kind of drama, scandal, you name it. But also next week, an important week for former President Jacob Zuma. His trial finally gets underway. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, without doubt, and I think it's going to be a busy time for former President, Jacob Zuma. I mean, he's going back to the, to court to face those, corruption charges. And I think just a couple of days after he's going back to the commission of inquiry with Judge Zondo. So I think there's a lot that we can expect out of, those two separate stories. Yeah.
SAA, shady dealings, just when you think that things have settled and you're turning them around, it sounds as if the chairperson there might have influenced herself in terms of how a tender was awarded. It's
been tough for SAA, I think, over the last couple of years. It has been a scandal after the other, bailout after the other, and this plays an important role in our economy, and of course regarded a leader in terms of flights in Africa. But I think we've been struggling, and the latest developments, I think they just make it even worse.
Shaman, I wish we could chat a bit more, but time's never on our side. But always great to have you on the program. Thanks so much indeed for joining us and being part of the show.
No, thank you so much indeed,
Thank
Peter.
you.
Thanks.
All right, and I want to say thank you to you at home as well. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching Media Monitor. We hope that you'll join us again at the same time next week, at the same place, for more of the same. Don't forget, hashtag SABC Media Monitor. We want to get your thoughts. From me and the team, have a great day, everyone. Stay blessed.